Hi there and welcome to Coaxial Woodworking. On today's episode I'm going to be making some angle brackets to hold a patch panel and attach it to the bottom of a joist in a utility closet to organize my coaxial cables. So here we go. So I'm using 2-inch angle iron. I have it here in my metal bandsaw and I'm cutting it to a width of about 3/4 of an inch, and that will be about perfect for what I need just to hold this patch panel. And here you can see what it looks like, and I do this twice. Now we're just going to clean the steel up on a sander, and it's important not to use dust collection because you don't want those sparks getting into the dust and causing a fire. Yeah, I'm using my height gauge on a granite surface block and scoring the center line, and then I'll turn the piece upright and mark all the intersections where the holes will actually be drilled. And I've dyed the piece blue so that you can easily see the markings. Now I take the piece over, I'm using the bench on my drill press and I'm using a punch to mark those spots to make it easier for the drill to drill in the right spot. So it's pretty easy, and it definitely is worthwhile to make sure you're being accurate. So with the drill press, I'll start with a small bit, 3/32, maybe a 16th, and hit those spots that I used the punch on. And once I have that in, then I'll go to the larger bit and actually drill into it in order to make the spot that I'm going to actually be tapping or drilling through. It's important to use something to hold it because you don't want it to spin, flip out, and whack your hand because that would be dangerous, and that's what you're about to see. So, lesson learned, I started using pliers after that. So in a blur of fingers, plaid, cutting fluid, and a tap, I quickly run through and tap the metal bracket for 10/32 screw, and then it's back to the drill press to cut the piece that runs against the 2x4 to the 1.5 inch length. And there you can see what they look like. And then I run over and clean these things with mineral spirits, just trying to get all that cutting fluid out of there. I was worried that the powder coating wouldn't stick to it properly if I left too much of that on, so this is probably overkill, but that's how I got them clean. Now for those of you paying attention, you'll notice the bracket should not look like a wrench. This is a wrench from a router, and I was doing this at the same time, but I forgot to get the video of the brackets being powder coated. Same time, I'm doing it outside so all the mess stays out of my shop. Powder coating turned out really well, as you can see. So now I'm going to take those and attach them to this, and then I'll use this to screw up in the 2x4s. That way I don't have to put those on and try to figure it all out, do it all right now. And it's nice. They're very, these are very tough. They're all smooth. It's just, I love this powder coating. So now you can see how these pieces fit on. On the sideward, normally attached to the rack, it's just going to attach to this, and this is being put high up in a closet just to get the cables out of the way. So this is the keystone panel with all of the coaxial keystones placed in it. As you can see, I have a bunch of lines running into the back of it. I've used up all 12 of the keystones, and I also have my direct TV splitter in there and a certain number of devices tied into that. But I could easily, because of this, switch from one to another, which makes it very convenient if you're moving one TV from one location to another. Best of all, it's nice, neat, and organized, and that's the way I like it. So this is the first of a few videos I'm going to be showing how I cleaned up my coaxial cables and Ethernet cables that are all run into this closet. So if you like this, click on some other videos, subscribe today, and you'll see others coming out in the next few weeks. So anyway, thank you for watching.